In this video, we are asking the question, if you're making RC videos and posting them on YouTube, should you be making long form content or should you be making shorts? We're going to talk through a discrete test that I did to try to prove this out. We're going to talk about some anecdotes from some videos that I've put out there and the impact they've had on my channel. We're going to talk about what shorts provide, like if you're doing shorts on your channel, what do they do for you? And then lastly, just a couple tips on if you're going to do shorts, kind of what I would recommend with that. We're going to start with the test that I did. So I first did this a year ago. I produced two videos. These are both with the Losi Pro Moto motorcycle. And I made the exact same video in both long form and short form to see what would happen. And yes, if I'm going to make them both, that means they're going to be not actually technically long form. They're still going to be pretty short in duration, but shared in that way, in this traditional like pattern for a long form video on YouTube versus vertical format shorts. And here's the difference. So I did two videos. I did one 52-second long clip of the motorcycle running alongside, side shot of it going. Thought it turned out really, really cool. The other one that I did was a jump downstairs. So take the Losi Pro Moto, jump it off some stairs, 17 seconds. So not a long video at all. Formatted, filmed them both, formatted them both. It's the exact same clip side by side. Literally no difference except for formatting of aspect ratio. And here's an example. So with the running side shot, long form video, 900 views. The short, 1,500. Got more views. Subscribers, +3 versus +2. Basically the same. Revenue is very interesting here. So the long form video at less views got $1.62. So the whole time, its whole life so far, $1.62. Probably shouldn't be telling everybody this. But the short on the other hand, 8 cents. 8. So the long form video, maybe I get to buy a cold drink with it. Actually not. I don't think you can go to a convenience store and get a drink for $1.62. The short, literally nothing. And what's also interesting is retention. So how much of this 52-second long video did folks watch? The long form, they watched 61%. On the short, they watched 42%. So both approximately half, but the long form video actually got watched more. And even though it got fewer views, it earned staggeringly more money. I mean, percentage-wise, but real-world dollars, of course, it's peanuts. Going over to this stairway jump video, 17 seconds long, so a very, very short video. 2,500 views in the long form, 4,000 views short form. So again, shorts, double-ish the views of a long. Subscribers, 2 versus 6. So short gives you more subscribers. And revenue, 76 cents versus 20. So again, neither one of these videos I'm getting rich on in any stretch of the imagination. But it's again interesting that the long form video vastly outperformed percentage-wise the short. Average view retention, both of them right at 91%. If I go back and look, that's probably right about the time it comes off the jump. Right? So the results of this are just a little bit interesting. So the shorts, more views. More physical eyeballs watching the shorts than there is on the long form for the exact same video. On average, more subscribers, dramatically less revenue, and that's about it. But I want to share another anecdote with you. So I've had two shorts over my years of putting videos out that have really, I'm going to call, gone viral or exploded. Right now, the definition for that can be wildly different. What I'm going to say is in my world, vastly outperformed the rest of the videos that I kind of put out. Oddly enough, both of them were from USTE down in Florida. That's unfortunately no longer an event anymore. From 2 different years of going to USTE. One is a video of Brad from RC Supremacy, shout out to him, drifting around their drift track. Honestly, a pretty miserably horrible video, but did really, really well. The other one that I want to focus on for right now is one from the year after, where I actually filmed I believe it was from FMS, the Suzuki Jimny, going over the mini rock crawler course. Posted it up just kind of for giggles. It's just like, hey, I saw someone driving it. I don't even own the vehicle. Saw someone driving it, thought it looked kind of cool, took the video, posted it, didn't think twice about it. As of now, a year and a half-ish or so later, I think it is, 2.3 million views, and I've gained 4,000 subscribers from it. And here's the interesting thing. So it sounds great, right? Oh man, you got 2 million views, you got 4,000 subscribers. Here's a problem. Of those 2 million views, based on the comments alone, the people who were watching that video thought it was a real full-size 1.1 Suzuki Jimny. And then the other problem is that I have no other videos on my whole channel of a Suzuki Jimny. Now maybe that's my fault. Maybe I should have taken this as a sign that I should be doing a bunch of super scale Suzuki Jimny videos. So why are these things a problem? First, people are looking at this Suzuki Jimny video, they're getting excited that it's either a full-size vehicle or that I do a bunch of Suzuki Jimny videos, and those 4,000 people that subscribed were like, yeah, this is awesome, I want to see more of this. Well, guess what? There's zero more of that on my channel. So although I can't see this, I'm very curious if, like, in the behind the scenes, YouTube probably can tell me this well, they won't tell me, but YouTube probably has this data somewhere. I'm guessing all 4,000 of those subscribers have never watched another video on my channel, and probably have, if they've even thought about it, unsubscribed by this point. So those are probably 4,000 that came and went and have had basically zero impact on my channel, right? What's much, much better is to have viewers that come, and then they come again and again and again and again, and they really like your content and they engage with you. I appreciate it when you folks leave comments down on the bottom. Like, all of that kind of stuff, like, that is actually creating value. That is having a sense of community. That is building like a thing. Randomly having 2 million people watch a video that has nothing to actually really do with your channel, and they can never see really any more of that same thing, that's probably pretty useless, actually, at the end of the day. One of the very interesting things with this Suzuki Jimny video is when I look at my shorts and I look at what my audience, what is driving people to my channel right now, the top search terms in all of shorts that come up are all Suzuki Jimny related. So again, this reinforces that just because I put one Suzuki Jimny video out and it was very popular, now all of a sudden YouTube thinks that, like, anybody who's interested in a Suzuki Jimny should come look at my channel. And then YouTube sees a whole bunch of people that come to my channel and go, I don't want to watch that, and go away. It's probably not good for channel growth. And I actually legitimately wonder if the last year or so, since the year and a half since I've had that video out, if that video has actually, instead of helping my channel grow, has actually stunted my channel's growth. I actually legitimately think it might have been bad for my channel. So with that test that I did, and with this anecdotal also, like, evidence that I've seen from a couple higher than usual videos on my channel, what is it at the end of the day that if you're going to do RC Shorts, what does it provide you for your channel? First is an exposure to a wider audience. 100%. If you do this, you get eyeballs on your videos, maybe to a wider audience than you normally would. It seems to be true. It seems to get more views. It seems to drive, on average, more subscribers. So maybe if you are a small channel that's really struggling to grow, you're still looking for your first 1,000 subscribers as you work your way towards monetization, maybe some shorts make sense. But I think that's really about it. That gets you views and subscribers, but I think that's about it. And you need to be very careful. Those may be what I call empty subscribers, right? You heard of, like, empty calories, the calories that you intake, and they make you fat, but they don't actually provide any, like, good, dense nutrition for you. That's the same kind of thing. Empty subscribers do you no good whatsoever. My subscriber count could be 6 million, but if every time I put a video out, 5 people actually watch the videos, then it does no good. So yes, when you have a channel that's under 1,000 subscribers, Every individual subscriber is a win, and it feels very important. But after that, the quality of the subscriber counts so much more than the quantity. If you are gonna make shorts on your channel, what are some tips that I would have to provide for you? First, unlike my Suzuki Jimny video, make sure that it fits your channel. Make sure that whatever it is clearly in line, and if someone likes that, they can see more of it. The second part, YouTube now offers us the opportunity to redirect folks from our shorts to our long form videos. So I don't know how many people actually really do that. I think it's probably still pretty small. There's so much noise in the short world that finding the little button that clicks you to a long form version of it, I don't think it's being used a lot. But if you're putting a short out there, is it related to a long form video that you've also produced? Can you provide that redirect link both on the video itself, but then also in the video description, in the comments, something like that, so that if somebody wants to see more, it's very easy for them to then go to a long form video, and maybe they will end up being the quality subscriber. And let me be clear, there's some folks where shorts really make sense, right? I have a buddy that loves to do RC stunt videos. He loves taking out his bashers and doing crazy flips and all sorts of random stuff with them. Shout out to Mr. Rich D RC out there. He's a buddy of mine. And so he likes to go do all that kind of stuff. And he and I, over the years, has been doing these videos, have found that a lot of the times long form of RC stunt videos, it's kind of miserable, right? Kind of miserable. Hey, you did a backflip. Hey, you did a front flip. Hey, you did another backflip. Like, it kind of gets old pretty quick. Audience view duration very, very short. View duration's kind of short length, as it turns out. And so he's had a little bit of success also with just producing some shorts and letting those shorts be his videos, right? Now, if at some point channel really grew, maybe there's a way to do a little bit of both. Maybe on the long form, he actually talks about how he did the tricks. Maybe there's some behind the scenes that says, look, I did this. Here's how I did it. This is why I was using this vehicle. This is, if you wanted to replicate it and try to do it yourself, maybe this. That kind of informative video would probably tie really well in, right? So I think you just have to be really acknowledging the strategy and careful with it, and not just, as I have some done in the past, just absolutely spamming shorts out there, because I honestly believe that it takes away from some of your long form videos. So I hope this was interesting for you. There's a lot of folks that keep asking me questions about kind of strategy, theory, thoughts behind doing YouTube with RC stuff. So I have a few of these videos out. And if you are curious, I talked about that RC drift video with Brad Bowman from the RC Supremacy. And I had a whole video where I dive deep into like what happened with that video and what did it mean from a subscribers, what did it mean from a viewers, all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to have that over here in my kind of YouTube discussions playlist. So I'd suggest that that would probably be where you would want to go and check out next. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions about shorts, leave them down in the comments, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you, and goodbye.